Well, hello and welcome to the capital city of the land of the rising sun here in beautiful Japan. This Japanese B.LEAGUE matchup between ALVARK Tokyo and UTSUNOMIYA BREX, the only two teams in the history of the B.LEAGUE to have won 2 B.LEAGUE championships. And right now, this matchup could very well be seen in the postseason. Well, it is indeed a Central Division versus Eastern Division matchup. As mentioned, UTSUNOMIYA BREX hosting the second best record currently here in the B.LEAGUE, right behind San Antonio Phoenix. Well, in the case for ALVARK Tokyo, they've got to improve. As Seahorses Mikawa are chasing them in the Eastern Conference, they don't want to fall to the wild card. This team started off as one of the best in the B-League, but slowly their record has plummeted. Well, there are your standings at the moment. Both Guma Crane Thunders and UTSUNOMIYA BREX holding top of the Eastern Conference, while in the Central Division, the very best team in the B-League, San Antonio Phoenix, leading the way. Shimane Susanoo Magic trying to put on some pressure against the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Remember, top 2 teams in each division automatically qualify for the playoffs, while then the final 2 spots go to the wild card. Well, a lot of buzz, of course, for ALVARK Tokyo, having signed new players Steve Zach from Nagasaki Velka, who did come to the Japanese B-League playing for Akita Northern Happy Nets. And of course had a decent performance in their 2 victories against Kyoto Hanari's. Well, the first one indeed on the 3rd of January was an overtime victory, which did see Kyoto Hanari's lose narrowly. Well, I said the 3rd of March, excuse my part. 1st of March, I got that one wrong, but going back to ALVARK Tokyo, I mean, this team, very star-studded, the best defensive team here in the B-League. Of course, only giving less than 75 points per game to their opponents. But one thing they're going to have to struggle with here tonight is putting points up against a very relentless UTSUNOMIYA BREX team. The head coach, Adamaitis, well, Dainis Adamaitis, the former Lithuanian national team coach, has predicated his team defensively to be the very best here in the B-League. Well, in the case of UTSUNOMIYA BREX, as mentioned, the champions of 2022, this team hasn't lost a game, I kid you not, since January the 26th, and that was against Ryukyu Golden Kings, where they lost by 11 points. Since then, victories against the Jets, Ibaraki Robots, Kawasaki Brave Thunders, and most recently, a double victory against Levenga Hokkaido. Well, this BREX team, it's been continuity and synergy. They've been around for a very long time, but, unfortunately, this season has been struck with the tragic passing of their head coach, Kevin Bracewell. And, of course, our thoughts and prayers go to Kevin Bracewell and his family. A terrific basketball coach, and from what I've heard from everybody in the basketball world, he was a magnificent human being. Coach Coronel will be taking over. And you can see holding a picture of their head coach, paying homage and respect to who was a great human being. Well, there are the stats, as mentioned. See, 70.7 points per game they give away. That's how good defensively, or how excellent defensively ALVARK Tokyo are. Now, credit to the BREX. They only give away 76 points, but if you look at the points production, this BREX team, they've got a lot of options. And Makoto Hiyajima, one of the very best 3-point shooters you're going to find here in Japan. Well, his counterpart tonight will most likely be Shuto Ando, but interestingly about ALVARK Tokyo, there you can see the man in the middle, Ryan Rossiter, a former BREX player, and that man's sitting on the bench. Kaitevs, both of them were teammates of UTSUNOMIYA BREX. You kind of feel that this game can have the flavor indeed of becoming a 3-point cookout between 2 teams who right very so could cook it up tonight. The BREX a 37% 3-point shooting team almost, while ALVARK Tokyo just shooting below 32% from the 3-point line. The question will be tonight is who gets off to the better start here from the perimeter. Well, we're just going to introduce our referees. Now, momentarily, we're going to be set for tip-off. We're live here at the Yoyogi Coliseum in the beautiful capital city. There's your starting 5 for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Hiyajima is going to have a big play along with DJ Nubil. But now we'll introduce the players in starting 5 for your ALVARK Tokyo, and we will enjoy the local entertainment. Now we'll introduce the key players for your ALVARK Tokyo. As you can see, key player to look out for tonight, DJ Newbill. Could be favored to win the MVP award this season here in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. He did play for Osaka Vesa 3 seasons ago. Now this season averaging 18.4 points per game. He is just a prime-time player. Well, fans, if you are watching this game live on B.LEAGUE International, we'd like to give you a shout-out, but please let us know which team you're supporting. Are you supporting UTSUNOMIYA BREX, or are you supporting ALVARK Tokyo? Well, welcome to Pfizer Rosie Yellow Win. Yes, we're talking about UTSUNOMIYA BREX, and welcome Salamat Siang to Dapanto Terima Kasih Sama Sama baby to my friend from Indonesia. Well, Leonardo Mendel, man who has played for his national team at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament as well as the Paris Olympics. He's going to have to be a go-to player tonight here for his team. Indeed, ready to introduce the starting lineups for these two teams here this evening. I'll tell you one thing, it's going to be an exciting atmosphere between two very good teams. Coach Dinas Adamitis knows he's got a lot of options. Shuto Ando and Zach Barassi look like they'll be coming off the bench in this game here for ALVARK Tokyo. So quite an interesting change, to say the least. Well, Salamat Malam, brother. Welcome as well, my friend. It's going to be an exciting game. Pfizer Rosie is just asked again, who win? Or who will win? That's a good question. These two teams heavy favorites to be B.LEAGUE champions this season. And remember, if one of them is to do so, they'll become the leading team with B.LEAGUE championships, both of them having won 2. Well, Kai Tevs will be the starting point guard, so he'll match up tonight with DJ Newbill. Kai Tevs, one of the best assist makers here in the B.LEAGUE, just a prime-time facilitator, and up against his former team. Well, there's another former UTSUNOMIYA BREX player who spent 7 to 8 magnificent seasons playing in Tojiki. Ryan Rossiter made the transfer to UTSUNOMIYA, or to ALVARK Tokyo in 2021. That was Leonardo Mendel, the bad man from Brazil, the Brazilian bad boy, tough as nails. Looks like Taiki Osakabe will also be one of the top shooters coming off the bench. Well, no, he'll be starting tonight. So quite an interesting lineup along with Sabasai is inside the paint. Your starting 5 tonight for ALVARK Tokyo. It's going to be a magnificent atmosphere. We're live here in the Yoyogi Coliseum. With DJ Newbill matching up with Kai Tevs. Taiki Osakabe will go up against a very good three-point shooter, Makoto Hiyajima, number 6 for the BREX. Well, Ryan Rossi will go up against Grant Jarrett. Of course, the veteran play, Kosuke Takeuchi, will have to go up against the much younger Eurobasket champion of Sebasais. Well, Sebasai is a B.LEAGUE champion, winning the championship against UTSUNOMIYA BREX in 2021 when he did play for the Chiba Jets. And now we're ready for tip-off. Well, continuity, synergy will decide who will be B.LEAGUE champions this season. In the case of ALVARK Tokyo, they've got to keep on winning because they know Seamless Mikawa are just chasing them up to try and get into that second place. Top 2 teams in the East, West, and Central conferences will automatically qualify for the playoffs. While final 2 will go to the wild card. And Neither of these two teams want to fall into that scenario. Yeah, welcome here to ALVARK Tokyo's home arena, the Yoyogi Coliseum. We're going to get this one underway, and it will be Tokyo with the first possession. Well, Mendel trying to get things going early. It's a dribble handoff scenario from Danis Adamites' coaching. Patient play now. Mendel going down the middle. There's a Euro step. Can't finish. Rebound secured by Takeuchi. We got two defensively great teams here in the B-League. As mentioned, ALVARK Tokyo only conceding on average 70.7 points per game. Well, the BREX, it's just 6 points more than that. So both of them very good, very compact defensive teams. Yajima now coming off one screen. Penetrates, goes into the layup, but he misses that one. Well, uncontested layup from Makoto Hiyajima. He's got to be able to finish. Now Rasada goes up against his former teammate. And the post move, too tough to handle as the bank is open for Ryan Rasada. He started his pro career in the second division of France back in 2012 to 13. And then made his way to Japan, starting with the Tojiki BREX, which is now known as UTSUNOMIYA. Jarrett looking for a handoff. BREX going for an early three. That one's not going to fall. They've got to find better looks than that if they're going to try to stay in this game. A patient play again. Post up by Rasa. That's good defense this time. Well, that's the thing you're going to get from the 41-year young player, Kosuke Takeuchi. Now Newbill. Trying to isolate. Finds Takeuchi. And Hiyajima again gets inside the lane. This time he gets a little floater that drops. He gets the first 2 points. He's been a star-studded player for the Japanese national team, the Akatsuki Japan. And most likely we'll see him this summer at the 2025. Well, nice one. Sort of wide open. Now Tepps doesn't usually take too many three-pointers. Trying to battle for the rebound. But Takeuchi keeps him away. BREX looking to take their first lead. Now Newbill. Hesitation play, got it by Mendel. Oh, again, tough pass, and probably Newbill should have given that one up earlier. Jared was in very good position, but you got to credit the rotation defense by Leonardo Mendel. Mendel coming over to switch and make that one a tough one. Both teams locked in at 2 apiece. Osakabe. We'll pick and roll here at the moment now with Ryan Rasada. Osakabe goes in, floated, no foul called. And now Newbill trying to push this one. Newbill avoids the block going in. Simply too tough to handle as DJ finishes in transition. Well, welcome to Choco Chip Cookie. What's up, my friend? And who do you think's going to win this one? Will it be ALVARK Tokyo or will it be UTSUNOMIYA BREX? One of these two teams currently in the top 2 positions of their respective conferences. The BREX currently the second best record in the B-League, right behind San Antonio Phoenix, and #1 in the East. Well, ALVARK Tokyo just behind San Antonio Phoenix, with the Kawa Seahorses just following them up. Ron Jarrett goes, oh my goodness! Ron Jarrett trying to take a body with him. Another 3 in transition. This one's up, beautifully tucked away. And Leonardo Mendel just able to sink that 3-pointer. Well, Newbill goes for a quick 3. An uncharacteristic play from DJ Newbill. BREX, very meticulous team to take their time. Well, Mendel going in with a mismatch, and again, simply too dominant in that post matchup. Well, Choco Chip Cookie, I gotta agree with you. I mean, these two teams, probably 2 of the very best teams you'll find in the B-League. And you know what's interesting, Choco Chip Cookie, about both BREX and ALVARK Tokyo? ALVARK Tokyo, defensively, are the #1 team in the B-League, as now Steve Zack subbing into the game. The new signing who did play against Kyoto Hanaris. Now, Steve Zack's already played 3 seasons here in the B-League for both Akita Northern Happy Nets and also, most recently, Nagasaki Velka. But Zack has played 8 times against BREX. He's only won twice. His first meeting was a victory, 17 points, 18 rebounds, and 9 assists. And that was back in 2022. Ron Jarrett catching a tough one. Kicks out. 3 off the bench coming from Gavin Edwards, but that's not going to fall. As that goes in, foul's going to be called. It's the 2 free throws. And the foul indeed is going to be against Gavin Edwards. That's a good call, yeah. Came from across. Well, Steve Zak, originally from Lewisberry, Pennsylvania, went to LaSalle University. Actually started his pro career in Europe in 2015 in Latvia, playing for Liepāja. Chris also played for Trefl Support in Poland, VF Riga, Apoel Beersheva, Pepkinspor in Turkey, and also San Pablo Burgos. In 2022, he was an Israeli Winter League champion with Apoel Hulania. And that was his final team in Europe before coming to play here in the Japanese B-League. Five-point lead currently here to Tokyo. Yajima still with only 2 points. Ron Jarrett being heavily defended. Finds a bit of separation, goes in, and just gets that one to roll in. We'll have to work hard to get that one to go, but defensively it's going to be a great matchup with him and Steve Zak. Well, again, if you are watching live on B-League International YouTube, please let us know in the comment bank where in the world you're watching this game, which team you're supporting, and who do you think will win. Another 3 goes missing there for ALVARK Tokyo. And now DJ Newbill. Trying to ISO, kicks out. Edwards misses last 3, gonna miss this one. And that's 0 for 2 for the former Chiba Jets player. So Hiyajima just getting a deflection to that defending Kai Tebs. Tebs penetrates. Doesn't take too many 3-pointers, but when he does, it's got to be an offensive rebound falling in the hands of Leonardo Mendel. He's at an advantage here against DJ Newbill. The foul's going to be called on the ground. Second team foul coming up for the BREX. There was only 7 seconds left there on the shot clock, but this is a mismatch. And Adamaitis identifying that one very quickly. Well, Makoto Hiyajima is going to leave the game. He'll take a short little breather. So I believe Seiji Ikaruga coming in. Now Shuto Ando, one of the top 3-point shooters you're going to find here in the B-League. Is Taiki Osakabe going to the bench. Just under halfway to go. But there's a spin out baseline. Goes in. Missing the layup was a good move. And now here comes Newbill. Going pick and roll here with Isaac Fotu. Dunk down. Well, we have to welcome one legend here on the YouTube live chat, and that is one Manu Fotu, one of the greatest professional rugby players that played in my country. And let me tell you something, his son has just subbed into the game. Isaac Fotu, of course, the New Zealand international. And hopefully we'll see Isaac play this summer for New Zealand, perform that beautiful Tukaha Haka that we see every pregame. Well, Fotu going handoff here now with DJ Newbill. Newbill having to isolate. Time winding down. He's got to make something happen. And gets it off in time, and that's going to be a 24-second violation. And you can see there the fire up coming from Leonardo Mendel. And this time, I think the BREX just took too long to get into this set. Shuto Ando now trying to find some space. Coming off the screen. Goes in with the penetration, can't finish. And another foul has been called. It's quite a delayed call there, to be honest, but I have to see the replay of this one. So if it's on Gavin Edwards, that's number 2. So he might have to go to the bench. Let's have a look here. Wow, it's a tough one for sure. I mean, there's contact, but it's a little bit delayed in my mind. But I can understand why it's called. If it's called, okay. If it's not called, okay. It's a tough one. Well, Shuto Ando currently the free throw line here for ALVARK Tokyo. Chris is benching. He's had some rough stages this season. Some moments where he's had some consistency, but also had some times of where he just hasn't quite shot the ball so well. Chris, 30 years of age, standing at roughly 191 centimeters. That's roughly 6'3", but yeah, he's just such a prime-time three-point shooter. That's what makes him so good to this ALVARK Tokyo team. Well, you can see now under 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. ALVARK Tokyo's defense suffocating the life here now of the BREX's offense. Well, very poor pass there by Gavin Edwards. Well, Mendel now showtime finish by ALVARK Tokyo. And that's how you convert turnovers into fast break points. Well, BREX have got to find some continuity. They've got to find balance in their offense. Because now Steve Zach getting penalized for the foul. Well, there's the finish again, but this is the thing about ALVARK Tokyo. If you make mistakes, they'll make you pay. If you get things right, they'll still make you pay. And many have criticized ALVARK Tokyo this season, saying that they're too much on the defense, not enough offense. But right now, they're defending the second best team in the B-League. Remember, 33 wins and 6 defeats for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Yajima. Well, great work by Isaac Fotu, keep it alive. Doesn't get it. And now Tokyo leading by 7 points. Well, going down low, another foul has been called. It's on the ground. It's going to be the final team foul to go. And this is on Hiyajima. Well, that time defense just getting caught napping there. Simple backdoor play. It's on Makoto Hiyajima, only his first personal foul of the game. So not too much worry for him, or concern for him to be worried about. But they've got to stop fouling, that's for sure. Tokyo trying to extend. But Fotu keeping them off the second chance points. And now here comes UTSUNOMIYA BREX. To find that consistency here in their offense. Hiyajima, he'll fire a 3. It's up, beautifully iced away. Well, Makoto Hiyajima, one of the very best here in the B-League. This was the B-League MVP back in 2018. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. Well, good defense by Maki-san. Trying to prevent the post entry to Leonardo Mendel. It's now 10 on the shot clock with 1:52 to go here, but this is where he becomes a combo god. Still keeps in his hand a defensive mistake there by ALVARK Tokyo's backcourt. Not a play you want to run into the screens against. Sebasai is checking into the game. Well, a little respite at the moment now for Leonardo Mendel. Zach now in the paint. One's way off the mark. The rebound secured. 2-possession ball game currently separating these two teams. Hiyajima. Now pick and roll. Fotu. Fotu goes in. Teardrop probably should be going to the free throw line for the and one. And Manu Fotu. There goes that man again, Isaac. The BREX, no more fouls to give. They've got to be careful on defense. They don't want to give away anything silly. Tokyo's got 1 foul to give. Still leading by 2 points. Well, there's a foul. And it's on Hijima. That's number 2. So 2 free throws coming up here at the moment for ALVARK Tokyo. Well, right at the moment, UTSUNOMIYA BREX is just picking up fouls like parking tickets. They don't want the foul and the penalties to be too much because they could really find themselves, short of depth come the long run of this game. So Hijima going to the bench. He'll take a breather. Oh, if you just see to the left of Makoto Hijima, that's one Yuta Tabuse. And if you're unfamiliar with who that man is, there on the left, right there, with the beautiful beard and hair. Yuta Tabuse, the first ever Japanese-born player to play in the NBA. That's right, he played alongside Steve Nash in 2004 briefly for a few games at the Phoenix Suns. Because he's not the first ever Japanese player to play in the NBA. First ever Japanese player was back in the 1940s, one Wat Misaka. Japanese-born American, or American-born Japanese, I should say, in Utah. The history of Japanese hoops is simply fantastic if you get into really discovering how great this country has its pedigree in the game of basketball. Well, folks will go for another 3. That looked good. And a great offensive rebound. And Manu Fotu, this is part of Isaac's game I've wanted to see for a long time. Taking more 3-pointers. Let me tell you something. You raised a gentleman of a human being, an outstanding player, but just times, Manu. I would like to see Isaac be a little bit more selfish and go for those 3s, because he can make them. He's cash money from the perimeter when he takes it. Well, now we're on the 10 on the shot clock. Nice penetration, nice little fang roll, nice little finish. Well, BREX at the moment going through the youngster as Ogawa, only 22 years of age. Coming down to a 2-point ball game, that could potentially be a 2-for-1 for the BREX. But defensively, they're going to need to stop here. Shito Ando fires a deep one, can't get it. And now the BREX can tie the game up, maybe take the lead with a 3-pointer. They will go for the final shot here. Well, BREX goes in. Well, Tokyo still have time here. Sakabe's going to force this one up. Almost got it. And that is the end of the first quarter. ALVARK Tokyo lead this one by 2 points against UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Well, it's the end of the first period of play. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll return momentarily. B.LEAGUE basketball action live here at the Yoyogi Coliseum.
Okay, come on!
Well, welcome back. Second quarter underway. It will be UTSUNOMIYA BREX with the first possession as they trail by 2 points. We're live here at the Yoyogi Coliseum for this B.LEAGUE matchup between ALVARK Tokyo and UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Well, the importance of this game, remember, both teams, as again, firing away. 22-year-old Ogawa. I just missed that one, actually. We don't like the confidence this man has. Remember, both ALVARK Tokyo and UTSUNOMIYA BREX, the only teams here in the B-League that have 2 championships. Osakabe turning it over. Well, now they have numbers. Fotu transition. Bumps goes in. Doesn't get the ab one, but he'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Shuto Ando. Well, Osakabe's... That's a good pass, actually. Steve Zach's got to be able to reclaim that one. Fotu just trying to go back to that right hand there. You can see just... In the end, does a good job of drawing the foul against Shuto Ando. I believe we're going to have a timeout now. These two teams may just talk it over. No, free throw's coming up. Fotu just missing the first free throw. Well, Isaac Fotu, as mentioned, one of the key players who has represented the New Zealand national team. Of course, was born in York, England, to an English mother, and of course, a fantastic father, Manu Fotu. His father was a professional rugby player, did play in the UK. So 1 point separates these two teams. Tokyo now trying to put the pressure on. And there's Kai Tebs now inside the paint. Pump fakes, may have got away with that one. Osakabe for 3 puts it up, and that's way off the mark. Well, this is where the criticisms of ALVARK Tokyo do come into play. Well, BREX can take the lead. Fotu goes in, teardrop. Just a little too strong as the rebound's been secured by ALVARK Tokyo. So I haven't been able to cement the lead here, but nice post up by Seba Sides. Goes in. Oh, he's got to finish that one. Well, Sides did a good job of cementing place in the low block. And the former B-League champion and Eurobasket champion just couldn't quite find the right angle. Fotu now kicks out, finds Newbill. He'll fire a 3. Yeah, no good. Tokyo comes up with it. Washington may have got away with the travel on that one. Now looking to go all the way, but he's rejected by the rim. Again, a very barren passage of play between these two teams. Because Washington felt he got fouled. He got impeded, but nothing was called. And then I don't know what happened with DJ Newbill. Some kind of swipe or something. I think he's going to be okay. That's a good thing. Let's have a look at the replay here. Well, that's the missed attempt. I think he's got a swipe to the neck. I don't think he got hit in the face. Well, the foul has been called on Seba Sides. That's his second personal. Garuga finds Fotu, goes back door. Simply beautiful basketball by the BREX. Nice pass coming from Seiji Karuga. This is great understanding between two teammates. Right now, just want to win a second B-League championship. The foul's just been called. I think that one's on Sahando, possibly. Well, look at the dime here by Karuga. Steve Zach just got caught napping. Karuga getting called for the foul. BREX have a 1-point lead. Former BREX player Kai Tebs made 1 3. Trying to get this one. An offensive rebound. The foul. I don't know if foul's been called. Or did they go out of bounds? Well, Coach Cardinal getting ready to sub back in Grant Jarrett into the game. Well, Ryan Rossler looks like he's in a bit of pain here, so hopefully it's not too serious. This is a physical battle. Oh! That looks painful, and hopefully that's not serious. Well, he's walking okay, that's a good thing. It definitely looked like his knee extended, maybe. Just a little much. Well, great effort so far from Isaac Foch, now going to the bench. Well, it's great to see that we have somebody called Pfizer Rosie saying, please get injured, don't play. I don't think you're worth any conversation if you want another human being to get hurt. Why don't you just, why don't you go to a store where they sell lives and go get one? That's completely inappropriate. Well, Rossiter now stepping out of bounds, an unforced turnover. And great to see he's not suffering from any of that impact whatsoever. And unfortunately, turning it over is now BREX looking to extend their lead by, they're currently down by 1 at the moment. Garuga penetrates. Well, Takeuchi doesn't take many threes. Unfortunately, that one's a little too short. There's ALVARK Tokyo looking to reclaim the lead. Well, Mendel's made 1 3. Neither team able to get into any rhythm here at the moment. Both teams definitely living up to their defensive reputations in this one. Newbill goes down the middle. Almost gets his pocket pick, but it's going to remain BREX ball on the baseline. So over 3 minutes played here in second quarter. Because you have to remember, UTSUNOMIYA BREX with the second best record here in the B-League at 33 wins and 6 defeats, right behind San Antonio Phoenix. Well, in the case of ALVARK Tokyo, their season has plummeted slightly, and they're being chased down by Seahorses Bukawa. Remember, top 2 teams in each conference qualify for the playoffs. Neither want to be in the play-ins. It's just poor offense right now here from the BREX. Grant Jarrett tried to pick and pop there, but that 3-pointer was contested. Well, Makoto Hiyajima is still on the bench, and hopefully we're going to see him play for Japan this summer, the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup. Remember, you can watch that live on Courtside 1891. It will be hosted in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Because unfortunately, for myself and my good friend Dapital, Indonesia won't be there, which is definitely heartbreaking, no doubt about it. Ukesh Erdoğan, merhaba arkadaşım, nasılsın? Türkçe çalışıyorum, seviyorum Türk basketbol. I'm not quite sure what happened there. It was an interception, then a foul been committed at some point during the game, and well, I could just see Steve Zach plummeting right into the back of Gavin Edwards. And that's going to be his second personal foul. Shuto Ando subbing back into the game now for Tokyo. Of course, had a very quiet game, the same many of these players have. We haven't even reached 20 points yet, but as mentioned, the defensive nature of both ALVARK Tokyo and UTSUNOMIYA BREX coming into fruition. Well, another 3 way off the mark. Well, great job by DJ Newbill, showing that this man just wants it a little bit more than everyone else. And a timeout's going to be called by ALVARK Tokyo's Dinas Adamaitis. Only the second field goal of the game here for DJ Newbill. And UTSUNOMIYA BREX leading by a slender 3 points with 6:06 to go here in the second. Timeout. We'll be back in just under 90 seconds. While returning from this timeout, 6:06 to go here in the second quarter. Both teams struggling to really imprint themselves in this game at the moment. ALVARK Tokyo only 1 for 9 from the three-point line. While the BREX have taken 12 three-pointers. They've only converted 1. What's interesting, Tokyo have only made 6 free throws, while UTSUNOMIYA BREX have only taken 2 this evening. A bit of full-court pressure coming here from UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Tokyo just haven't been able to find their feet here in the last 4 minutes. But can they build something? Shitoando now going pick and pop, getting a handoff. Well, it's going to be another unforced turnover. BREX have numbers. Well, he had Grandjera with him, but decided to go himself. Now, I don't know if the foul was called on the ground or if it's a shooting foul. But that's a wasted opportunity for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Well, Ryan Rossett has got to catch that one. Well, the first free throw good. Well, the BREX, of course, this team last season did have one of the better records here in the B-League, but did lose in the first round of the playoffs. Well, Takashima currently at the free throw line. First one of their players from the Youth Academy, making them both, extending BREX's lead now to 5 points. With 5:46 to go. Tokyo still scoreless here in the last few minutes. Well, Trish Cardinal, of course. Thoughts and prayers do go to Kevin Bracewell and his family. Tough time, and great to see this community come together in such very difficult circumstances. Well, BREX now lead by 5. Ikaruga. Looking for a post-up. Nowhere to go here at the moment. It's much better defense. But can ALVARK Tokyo find a way finally to score here? Well, they've had their troubles, no doubt about it, but they've got to be able to push. BREX do have fouls to give. Now we reach the halfway point here in the second quarter. Zach now finding 3 in the corner, deep arc, no good. And right now, you can see here BREX playing the defensive game plan of ALVARK Tokyo. Takashima, he'll fire a 3. Still can't get it. 13th attempted three-pointer. Now make it 14. But still they won't go in. Well, tough night here from the perimeter. Only 2 three-pointers have been made between these two teams. We've almost had 30 attempts. Quite a lot to say the least. And he'll find Zach, but a foul's going to be called. And the question is that going to be called on the ground, or are they going to deem that Steve Zach in the process of shooting? And it's on Gavin Edwards. Well, timeout's going to be called. These two teams now going to have to talk it over. It's been a tough offensive game. I don't think the foul should be on. I think it should be on DJ Newbill. Well, we'll return in just under 90 seconds. Yep, Newbill getting his second personal. BREX still lead by 5. Well, 4:09 to go here in the second quarter play, I should say. And right now, UTSUNOMIYA BREX lead this one by 5 points, but they have picked up quite a few unnecessary fouls. Makoto Hiyajima coming back into the lineup. He does have 2 fouls. But defensively, they've got to play smart. Now, like Tokyo, no fouls to give away here in the second quarter. Now KAITEPS. Zone defense, 2-3 zone being exhibited by UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Nice pass goes in, finishes inside the paint by Seba Saiz. Well, nice dime coming from KAITEPS, one of the leading assist makers here in the B-League. And now you hear the Tokyo crowd here at the Yoyogi Coliseum trying to rally behind their team. Hiyajima's made 1-3. Now goes for another one. This one's up, no good. A great offensive board by Grant Jarrett, showing the will and fight to battle. Second chance points going in favor of UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Patient play now coming from the BREX. Tokyo need to keep on trying to put points on the board. Full enough in the mid-range. That's no good. Hiyajima with a rebound. Try to get something quick here in transition. One thing about BREX, they're never going to force any offense. Don't take their time. Ikaruga. Well, had the 3, didn't go for it. Goes in with a layup, and he's able to finish that one off the bank. Seiji Ikaruga extending it now to a 7-point ball game. And now BREX here giving ALVARK Tokyo a taste of their own medicine. Oh, they almost turned it over again, but this Grant Jarrett and Isaac Fotu just couldn't get that one. Rosada, time winding down. Fadeaway 3, they needed that one. Big time play by Ryan Rosada. He's not usually a 3-point shooter, but he had to go for that one. That cuts down to a 2-possession ball game. Second 3 of the night here for ALVARK Tokyo. When BREX still lead by two possessions. Ikaruga this time wide open. Can't get it. Well, Takashima should have got the offensive board. Now we're under 2 minutes. Taps down the middle. Tries to fake it. Puts up a lob pass. The foul's going to be called on the ground. It's not a bad foul because it's on the ground. And it's no free throws coming up for ALVARK Tokyo. I think it's on Takashima. A nice little lob pass coming from KAITEPS. Well, Leonardo Mendel subbing back in the game, as is DJ Newbill for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. The depth in these two teams has the championship DNA. Well, great finish by Ryan Rosson. He goes on a 5-0 run. 7 points in total tonight. And that cuts it down to 2 points. Now the offensive game just coming into fruition here for both the BREX and ALVARK Tokyo. Nice time. Oh my goodness! Well, Grant Jarrett failing to connect to that one. BREX come back up with it. Now Grant Jarrett kicks out, finds Hiyajima. Makoto Hiyajima. No foul called, and now ALVARK Tokyo can tie the game up. Well, here we go. Rosada goes in. Now indeed, 9 points. 7-0 run coming from ALVARK Tokyo. All by out that man, Ryan Rosada. And we're all tied up at 24 apiece. Well, 1:06 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to take a short break for 90 seconds, and we will return when we come back from this timeout. What a transition play, converting turnovers into fast break points. That's a good note. No foul there whatsoever. And Rosada now getting 9 points and a 7-0 personal run. Well, the Utsunomiya BREX led by as many 7 points with just 30 seconds prior to this. And now that's been completely disintegrated. Led by Ryan Ross, who does have 9 hits tonight for ALVARK Tokyo. Ron Jarrett now defended by Ryan Rossida. Their pump fakes. That's good defense, and again, no foul called. And ALVARK Tokyo can indeed reclaim the lead, something they had for the majority of this game here in the first half. Well, what can they build here? Mendel kicks out, finds Rossida. Now go for another 3. A little too short. Maybe a little overzealous going for that one. ALVARK Tokyo now looking for the final possession here of. Tez bumps, goes in for the Luka Doncic move. And now they can go for the final shot. Yajima-san penetrates, goes in, and he gets that one to drop. Sumimasen. Yajima-san went down the middle and said, Yamero. Well, what a play by Makoto Hiyajima, back and forth between these two teams. And a big finish at the end of the first half. Well, gomenasai. Makoto Hiyajima, dozo yoroshiku. Introduce yourself. They forgot about Makoto Hiyajima. What a penetration of Katsuki Japan's finest. And now we go into the halftime break with a very close game between two of the very best here in the B-League. Well, we are going to take indeed, I believe, either a 15 or 20-minute break, and we will return. Both teams tied at 26 apiece. We're live here in Tokyo's capital city, the Yoyogi Coliseum. Well, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll return for the second half momentarily.
僕がミュージックスタートをとって曲が流れると同時に皆さんはこの椅子の周りをぐるぐるドリブルをしながら回ってもらいます。で、曲が止まったら近い方のゴールどちらでも大丈夫です。シュートを打ちに行っていただいてシュートが入ったら戻ってきて枕を取ります。そして座る。はい、これで、どんどん数が減っていくということです。で、こういう場合枕は取ったけど僕が座ったっていう場合は枕を取った方が勝利となります。はい、OK ですね。あとはシュートを決めた後のボールはホールドしなくても大丈夫です。決まったボールは置いといても大丈夫。とにかく早く戻ってきて枕を取るということが大事ですのでね。じゃあ、ある程度ルールの方は分かったと思いますので参加者をお呼びしましょう。元気に登場しよう。カモン！さあ、選ばれし6名の方に来ていただきましてね、本日はブレックスのファンの皆さんにもねご参加いただいております。よろしくお願いします。ルールは大丈夫ですね。大丈夫ですね。はい、じゃあスタンバイお願いいたします。ぐるっと囲むようにね。じゃあこっち向きに回りましょうか。こう回りましょうか。 OK ね。音楽が流れたらこう回りましょう。はい、こうね。 OK ね。もうマニュー X のねこちらエクサンドロみんな欲しいよね。 いきますよ。では1回戦4人に減ります。マニーフレックスプレゼンツエクサンドのソーダルミュージカルピロー、よーいスタート。さあシュートを決めた方は戻ってきて枕を。ブレックスのファンの皆さん残りました。3人目も来た。あと1つ、あと1席決まった。これは枕を取ったということで、じゃあ2名の方ありがとうございました。脱落です。ありがとうございました。いやー、2名の方に大きな拍手をありがとう。さあ4人残った皆様ね、おめでとうございます。見てわかる通り、次はこの中から1人脱落します。準備 OK ですね。1人脱落しますからね。じゃあいきますよ。2回戦よーいスタート。止まった止まった止まった。さあ誰が来る誰が来る誰が来る。ここはちょっとね、ブレックスワンの方優しさが見えましたね。ありがとうございました。大きな拍手を。今ね強引にいったら取れたんですけど、優しさが見えました。ありがとうございました。さあ3人が残りまして、いよいよ席はあと2席となります。じゃあいきますよ。よーいスタート。決めてきました。決めてきた。そこまで。お姉さんに大きな拍手を。さあいよいよ約20万円のマットレス。まずはお兄さんに意気込み聞きましょう。どうですか。
取りに行きます。
取りに行きますと。さあお姉さん頑張っております。意気込み。
負けないです。
負けませんということでね、マニフレックスの T シャツ当たりましたからね。さあではもうお分かりの通り残り1席となりましたので、いよいよ決勝戦となります。準備はいいですか。ちょっと息整えて、ちょっと息整えてね。どっちが取っても恨みっこなしね。もうこれはね。はい、じゃあ皆さんも一緒に手拍子で盛り上げてください。では行きましょう。決勝戦よーいスタート。やっぱりこの曲だ。皆さん手拍子。来た。さあどっちだ。外した。決めた。そこまで。お兄さんちょっと焦った。
ちょっと失礼しました。
大きな拍手を。そして見事勝ちました。今の気分は
最高です。
こちらエコサンドのプレゼントします。じゃあ皆さんせっかくなので後ろに物があるので、ちょっと実際に寝ていただこうかな。ちょっと靴だけ脱いでいただいてね、ちょっと寝心地なんかを聞ければなと思いますが、どうですか。もう違うでしょ。いやどうですか。ちょっと横向いてもらって、さあ感想聞かせてください。いやでも本当にね寝心地抜群だと思います。じゃあちょっとお写真を 最後ね、記念撮影を撮らせていただいて、ルークもちょっとね乗らせてもらって、横向いて、そんな感じでいきましょうかね。いやー素晴らしい、本当におめでとうございます。はい、ということで、お姉さんの見事勝利となりました。以上、マニーブレックスプレゼンツエコサンドの争奪ミュージカルピローでした。ありがとうございました。おめでとう。
マニブレックス日本30周年記念エコサンド、体が不安に対応されタイミングは新しい時代、最新の海面技術で考える。これまで体験してきたもの感動の水分環境、最高の水が品質の味
それではここでアルバルク東京からのお知らせです。次のアルバルク東京ホームゲームは3月19日有明コロシアムにて横浜 B コルセアーズとの対戦です。この日は水曜ナイトゲームの定番ハッピーアワーに加えビアフェスを開催。クラフトビールやおつまみを中心とした味自慢のキッチンカーが出店します。水曜ナイトゲームはバスケとお酒をお楽しみください。続く3月29、30日は同じく有明コロシアムにてファイティングイーグス名古屋との対戦です。この2日間はグルメフェスと称して30店舗以上のキッチンカーが大集合。各選手の地元グルメを集めた選手出身地グルメにさまざまなお肉が集う肉フェスも開催。少し早めに会場に来ていろんなメニューを味わってください。チケットは B リーグチケットにて販売中。ぜひこの機会に会場へお越しください。
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Live here, this B-League basketball matchup at the Yo-Yogi Coliseum in Tokyo between our hosts, ALVARK Tokyo and UTSUNOMIYA BREX, where it's a tie game at 26 apiece. Well, that's right, the two defensively best teams here in the B-League, with ALVARK Tokyo being number one, only giving away 70 points per game to their opponents, while BREX only conceding 76 points per game. And somehow the offensive fruition just hasn't come to play. Well, the BREX did lead by as many as 7 points here in the second quarter, but that was disintegrated. They're 10 out of 6 for field goals from within inside the rim, but they've only converted one three-point field goal. Well, here was the second three-pointer of the game coming from Leonardo Mendel, because they've only taken 12, converting 2 of those. So it hasn't been a great percentage from the three-point line tonight for both BREX and ALVARK Tokyo. Well, here was the one three-pointer coming from Makoto Hiyajima. Just burying that one. Hiyajima so far having a bit of a tough game here at the moment. And it's DJ Newbill who currently leads away for scoring. That was the backdoor play, finding Isaac Fotu. The dime from Seiji Ikaruga. Well, Kaitez has had some good moments. That time finding Sebasai's slicing the defense down with the bounce pass on the pick and roll. Hiyajima's three-point, the big offensive rebound coming from Grant Jarrett. And second chance points could be imperative in this game. 5 offensive rebounds tonight here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Only 3 for ALVARK Tokyo. Those BREX do lead the rebound count. And there's the turnover. There's a fast break play. Of course, 9 points in the end here for Ryan Rossiter. Does have 4 rebounds to go to his name. He had 7 points on that run. It was the final bucket on the first half coming from Makoto Hiyajima, tying this game up at 26 points each. He is indeed currently leading the way here tonight for the BREX. Because the turnovers, neither team really turned the ball over too much tonight. ALVARK Tokyo with 5 turnovers. UTSUNOMIYA BREX only with 6, but indeed it's been the second chance points that may have just kept the BREX in this one. But the three-point shooting a bit of a concern, and only 4 free throws converted or taken so far from the BREX, while Tokyo converted all 6 of theirs. But the rebound count definitely going in favor of UTSUNOMIYA BREX, just leading that one category by 3 with +2 offensive rebounds. Then ALVARK Tokyo. Well, these two teams searching this season to win their 3rd B-League championship. If you go back in history, it was the BREX who won the inaugural B-League championship, but then ALVARK Tokyo winning the next 2. Plus, the BREX did win against Kawasaki Brave Thunders in 2017. And the last time one of these two teams won a championship, it was 2022. UTSUNOMIYA BREX winning in the finals against Ruku Golden Kings. Well, we're currently live here on B-League International, giving you English commentary for the Japanese B-League. If you're watching this game live, please let us know in the live YouTube comment bank, which team are you supporting? Are you supporting ALVARK Tokyo, our hosts, or are you supporting UTSUNOMIYA BREX? Let us know in the live YouTube comment bank, and also, where are you watching this game in the world so we can give you a shout out? I'll let you know I'm commentating this game live in Da Nang, Vietnam. I usually commentate these games in London, England, but I'm on an extended family vacation. Well, the head-to-head matchup, Leonardo Mendo currently with 7 points. A bit of a quiet game so far with DJ Newell, but that could change here in the second half. Just defensively, it's been a good matchup between both DJ Newell and Leonardo Mendo, the Brazilian international against the man who did play for Osaka Vesa. Well, welcome to Mark Lin, watching from Taipei. Ni hao ma, wo de penyo. Ni jiao Mark Lin, wo jiao Josh Bet. Wai Lan Chou de Taipei. 我的中文不非常好。现在他们在打篮球。How do you say Japan in the Mandarin language? 日本. I forgot that one. Well, Mark Lin, I take it, are you a fan of the Plus League in Taipei? Who is your favorite team? Do you like the new Taipei City Kings? I think they're going to be featuring in the BCL East Asia. I think it's coming very soon, and I'll be commenting that one as well. Well, it's a tie ball game, very low scoring game. Remember, these two teams do feature the best defensive strategies here in the B-League. As mentioned, ALVARK Tokyo only allow their opponents to score a total of 70.6 points per game. Well, UTSUNOMIYA BREX, of course, they're very good as well, very strong, as their opponents only get 76 points per game. Let's see how that comes into play. Well, nice penetration, trying to turn it over. Now BREX looking for the first field goal of the day. You can see they turn it right back over. Very lax Diz Galera trying to go to Hiyajima. Well, Mark Ling, new Taipei Kings fan. I gotta tell you, I could be in Taipei at the end of this month. In the BCLE stage, I'll let you know. Mid-range, not going to go there for Kai Tevz. I've got to get myself a new Taipei Kings jersey. Oh, Jeremy Lin, one of the greatest. You got to love his game for sure. Oh, great play going down the middle, and DJ Newbill now up to 6 points. Simply too tough to handle on the penetration. First points in the second half going to UTSUNOMIYA BREX. It's now Mendel. Tries to go down the middle, looking like Dr. Julius Urban there. Or even George Gov with a finger roll. What a play. Well, if we're lucky, the neutral Basel fan might want to see this game go down to the wire. Plus, the last time the BREX lost was on January the 26th. Takuchi Pumpings, and again, the veteran missing the wide open layup from point blank range. Now Rossiter gets up a sucker shot again. A very poor offense there from ALVARK Tokyo. And now DJ Newbill patiently trying to build this one up. He hasn't made a three tonight, and that's a little too short. Well, his three-point shot is a little bit flat this evening. He's got to try to find a way to get his feet under the shot. But Tokyo looking to reclaim the lead. Sides now fighting Kai Tevz. A nice dive, finds Sides, goes in, he misses, but the putback is good. Ryan Rossiter just getting a fingertip to it, now has 11 points. Well, great play by Ryan Rossiter, also a naturalized Japanese player who has featured the national team. Lugo draws the foul here against Leonardo Mendel. Well, Mendel knows he's going to have to make it very tough here for DJ on the perimeter. That's his second personal foul, but one thing he's got to be wary of is DJ's a very creative player that knows how to read the defense. Well, he's not in foul trouble right now. He's going to pick up another one here in the third quarter. Six over the shot clock for DJ Newbill. Thinks about it. Take a pop here. Sando buries a three-pointer and now giving UTSUNOMIYA BREX a 1-point lead. Well, Yusuke, excuse me, not Sando, my apologies. Yusuke was a part of that championship team in 2022. Nice backdoor play, but Osakabe fumbles it. Goes out of bounds, and BREX will get it back. Great defense by UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Osakabe had the backdoor play. Collapsed defense by the BREX players, making it very tough here for ALVARK Tokyo. Grant Jarrett trying to go for a post-up. Defended by Steve Zach. Jarrett Bucks goes in. Simply will not be denied. A great move by Grant Jarrett, now in his third season here with Utsunomiya BREX. He joined them in 2022 just after they won the B.LEAGUE championship for the second time. Now Science trying to bully his way in. Good defense. Offensive rebound in the end. 13 points for Ryan RESONA. Trying to keep this team in the game. They've got to remain compact. Well, I like the comment we just saw there from Purple Leaf. The intensity of this game is so high. And Purple Leaf, 我的朋友，他们打篮球很好。加油 UTSUNOMIYA BREX, 加油 ALVARK Tokyo. And 2 free throws now coming up here for Makoto Hiyajima. Well, Hiyajima missing the first free throw, and again, you've got to make sure everything counts at this level. The ALVARK Tokyo fans just trying to put him off here. 6:22 to go here in the third quarter. Like he said, now looking to make a 2-point bowl game. Second one's good. Well, Zaka Strong is definitely in this game. He's the only player for the BREX to make a 3-pointer, along with Yusuke Endo. And now they lead by 2 points. Because BREX haven't committed a foul here in the third quarter. Mendo coming off one screen. And Simu, no, 3-second violation called against Steve Zach. So, remember, Steve Zach in total in his B.LEAGUE career in 3 seasons has played a total now of 9 games. This will be number 9 against the BREX. And he's only ever won twice against the BREX. Just when he played for the UTSUNOMIYA Happy Nets and the Nagasaki Velka. Another post-up coming in from Grant Jarrett. Being bumped. Hook shot going in like Kareem the Dream. And a timeout's going to be called by Dinas Adamaitis. 8 points. Now here for Grant Jarrett. Well, that hook shot was simply B.E.A. beautiful move. Well, this is what you'd like to call Sugoi Majide. Or in Chinese, you could say Chundaba. Jayo. Well, now returning from the timeout. Indeed, a 2-possession lead currently here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Well, there you see the 3-point percentages. Both teams only with 2 3-point field goals, but shockingly, both are indeed below 70% tonight from the perimeter. And it just hasn't been good enough. Well, part of that is definitely down to the defense. They both defended each other very well here this evening. If you want to be B.LEAGUE champions this year for a 3rd time, in the case of both ALVARK Tokyo and the BREX, you've got to find ways to get better looks. Well, now it's Sakami, left wide open, still can't convert. Rebound falling in hands here on the BREX. It's now Ikaruga, patiently bringing the ball up. Yajima kicks out. Endo's made 1-3. Make it number 3 now for the BREX, and number 2 for Yusuke Endo. 6 points already now for Endo. Now finding his confidence from the perimeter. Well, nice take here by Mendo, but another turnover. Well, they've just had this struggle tonight here from the 3-point line, but 7-point lead for the BREX is definitely something they would want it here early on in The third quarter is now run to the halfway mark. Question is now how they build on this one. There's a three-pointer by Yusuke Endo. When you have these kind of sharp shooters, players that can step up and give you those big buckets, this is the difference between two championship caliber teams, I would say. Lendo going for a third one. No man's land. Can't get it. Offensive rebound falling in the hands of the BREX. They'll get another chance. And now Newell. Here with 6 seconds. ISO puts up a tough one off the bank. Can't get it. And it falls here. Oh, another wide open three. It's up. Oh, baby! Are you kidding me? Isaac Fotu now hitting his first three-pointer. And now the BREX right now running away with this one. The first double-digit lead of the game. Well, Tokyo's got to build something. Oh, what a dunk there by Steve Zach, throwing it down. Well, that's a big-time dunk by Steve Zach. And they needed that score badly to try and stop the bleeding here from the BREX. You feel like something big's coming here from the BREX is in now. Fotu trying to go handoff now with DJ Newbill. Patient posse. Gavin Edwards. He'll fire a three. Not going to go. Well, Tokyo's got to be consistent now here in their offense. They've got to find ways to score. So the penetrates. Bumps. No foul called. Can't finish. Here come the BREX. Well, Soto Okura is going to get called for the foul here. He's definitely had some good moments here in this game, but just hasn't quite found his foot here in the second half. Well, 3:24 to go here in the third. So now reestablish a double-digit lead, but time is winding down yet again. Newbill needs a little bit of help here in the backcourt. DJ got it by Mendel, goes for another three, and again it's way off the mark. Well, that's good defense by Leonardo Mendel. And what can they build in this offense here? The offensive utility has been an issue tonight for both these two teams, but much better play in the third quarter by the BREX. Takashima now getting called for the foul. Second personal time here for Takashima. While Tokyo trying to find some offense. Just hasn't found that continuity. Endo penetrates. Teardrop on the backboard, can't get it. Lost their offensive rebound, still can't get it. And Takashima with a rebound. Well, DJ up against the gaps, another three in the court. It's up. Offensive rebound, and Fotu now makes it a 10-point lead for the second time this season for BREX. And he has 10 points in total. Well, he's been terrific to say the least. Something too tough to handle. Well, change coming in now here for ALVARK Tokyo. But they've got to find better ways here to get points. I can see Newbill taking a bit of a breather here at the moment. Tevz pulling up mid-range. That's much needed. Cutting it down to single digits. Well, they need Kai Tevz to step up and be more of a scorer here in the second half. They don't want this lead to keep on plummeting, that's for sure. They've got to ensure they stay in this game. But what a move by Makoto Hyojima, who's been simply too tough to handle. Second play now to get 10 points while making it a 10-point deficit here for the BREX. Well, they've got to remain aggressive. Attempts pump fakes. Turns this one over. Ikaruga comes up with it. Well, defensively, you can clearly see the BREX giving the measures that Tokyo give to everyone else. But Ikaruga missing the layup. Well, now we're under 80 seconds. Shuto Ando trying to find an opening. Gets inside the paint, goes in. Just much better play by Shuto Ando. 6 points tonight for him. He just hasn't been able to get that three-point shot going, which has caused a lot of problems here for ALVARK Tokyo. But when the threes don't drop, you've got to find other ways to score. Collectively as a team, the methods have got to work together. Jared pump fakes. He's unable to finish, and now Tokyo potentially could go 2 for 1 as they trail by 8 points. See Zach look for a handoff. Now fighting Shuto Ando. Osakabe now round one screen. Pulls up for 15. Shot is up. Nothing but net. Sweet like string music coming from Taiki Osakabe. That cuts it out of a 6-point ball game. As now the BREX will indeed have the final shot here of the third quarter. Well, it was indeed Makoto Hiyojima who had the final play of the first half. Is he about to do the same here in the third quarter? Hiyojima penetrates, goes all the way, doesn't get the layup, and now Tokyo have a second. They're throwing that one up, it's not going to count, and that is the end of the third quarter. Or indeed, UTSUNOMIYA BREX holding on to a slender 6-point lead. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we will return momentarily. B.LEAGUE action live here at the Yoyogi Coliseum in Tokyo, Japan. Well, here are some of the highlights here from the third quarter. It definitely did become a three-point cookout from UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Much better play. And Isaac Fotu, I told you, this man just needs to be a little bit more selfish because he has got a great three-point shot. Well, if you are just joining us here at the moment, we're live at the Yoyogi Coliseum B.LEAGUE basketball. There's two of the very best here in the B.LEAGUE. The team with the second best record, UTSUNOMIYA BREX, against the second best here in the Eastern Conference. BREX lead by 6. Newbill step back, still hasn't been able to get it. But Takashima getting an offensive rebound for the BREX. Well, now Takashima for 3. They've taken a lot here this evening. That's going to remain BREX possession on the baseline. That's a lot of three-pointers BREX have attempted tonight. They've attempted now 26. And only converted 4 of them. Olagawa, one of the youngsters, Coach Carnell, was giving him a lot of play time this evening. Newbill penetrates. Tough finish, no foul called. Tokyo with a chance to cut this down. Patience has got to be the thing now for both these two teams if they want to come up with a win. Well, nice play by Steve Zak, finishing. Cutting it down to a two-possession ball game. 6 points tonight for Steve Zak. As he made his debut for ALVARK Tokyo in the 2 wins against Kyoto Hanaris. Takuchi penetrates. Nowhere to go, finds Newbill. Newbill over-dribbling it a little bit too much. Now Tokyo come up with it. Well, they have numbers. Tabs goes all the way, but he turns it over. No, they recover. Tabs went for the bullet pass. All he had to do was dish it off simply. That would be 2 points right away. Zach posts up, goes in. He can't finish. And a wasted opportunity transition by ALVARK Tokyo. Tabs has got to give a better pass. Well, Newbill pulls up to another short 3. And it's all too flat here at the moment for DJ Newbill. Almost 2 minutes played here in the 4th quarter. Tabs pulls up mid-range. That's a good look. And that's usually his bread and butter. And that's why he's one of the most elite point guards here in the B-League. And now he'll go against that scenario. Tabs in the paint. Patiently goes in, keeps it one hand. Another miss. Newbill being heavily defended. Trying to find ways to break down the defense, but nowhere to go here. Foul has been called on the ground. First foul here in the 4th quarter. Well, Soto Okura coming in along with Takashima. Both teams making changes. Okura coming in the backcourt. He'll play alongside Shuto Ando. So Tabs getting a breather. But can Tokyo inspire something here? There's a kick out. Takashima wide open. 3 is up. 3 is good. Number 5 for the BREX this evening. Well, they've attempted a lot this evening, but again, well, it's going to be a turnover. And now here we go. Ogawa goes in, throws it down. Young 22-year-old Ogawa. Are you kidding me? What a play. And what a finish, to say the least. What a play by Ogawa. Going in, throwing it down with one hand. Wow, this guy, sugoi, 22 years young, Ogawa-kun. Onegaishimasu. Please, young man, introduce yourself. Ogawa, dozo yoroshiku. Hajime mashite, introduce yourself to the world of hoops. What a play. And a timeout's called by ALVARK Tokyo. Well, Tokyo find themselves down by 9 points yet again. Well, scoring has been a problem here for ALVARK Tokyo. Talk about them being the best defensive team in the B-League. If you struggle to score, it's going to be a problem, especially against the BREX. 3's up. 3 is good. Much needed 3 points. It's finally Shuto Ando. Getting one to go from downtown. Cuts it back down to 6. Both teams trying to rally behind each other. Ogawa going in, showing the confidence. What a play by young Ogawa. Well, he's had a terrific game here this evening. Another one. Hando can't finish. Well, it's going to be out of bounds. No foul call there extraordinarily. But Tokyo will get it back. Kaitev's coming back into the lineup. Well, Tev's at the point guard. And then you got Shito Ando and both Leonardo Mendel here in the backcourt with him. Up on the roster, can't finish. Tevz comes up with a loose ball. Tokyo will get another crack at it. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Rossa goes in, gets rejected. Wow. Wow. Veteran player, over 40 years young. That is Utsukushi defense. Beautiful defense by Takeuchi. Again, the threes won't drop, and it's going to be another turnover. Well, he's been incredible so far here this evening. 8-point lead. BREX look like they want to run away with this one. Dribble down the middle, teardrop. And he gets it going. It's a 10-point lead. And ALVARK Tokyo's defense right now just cannot hang in there with the BREX offense. 8 points tonight for DJ Newbill. Well, now here comes Mendel. Mendel pulls up mid-range. One goes. Cutting it down now here to an 8-point ball game. Leonardo Mendel. Right now, single-handedly trying to keep this team in the game. They just haven't found that consistency here in their offense. There's almost 5 minutes to go. Finds Takeuchi, goes in. No travel call, but it's a turnover. So can Tokyo build something? A set of sides missing for point-blank range. And this has been a very, very poor play from ALVARK Tokyo. They just can't finish whatsoever. And the BREX just continue to pile on the pressure as DJ Newbill making it now a 10-point ball game. Well, timeout's going to be called by Dinas Adamaitis. Tokyo down by 10. Will return in under 90 seconds. Now we're under 5 minutes. Well, here we go now. Still with 4.5 left. Gotta find something for this offense. Mandel's gonna go for a step back three. Three is up. Three is good. Oh, beautifully tucked away. And that just cuts it down to a 7-point bowl game. But can the BREX hold on to this lead? They've been terrific so far this evening. Well, looking for that handoff. It's going to be a turnover. Mendel comes up, finishes now 5-0 run. Incredible. Well, there was a turnover. Gavin Edwards way too casual with the ball in the backcourt. A very costly play, and now it's only a 5-point ball game. This game could go right down to the wire. Question is, who will win it? Will it be the BREX or will it be ALVARK Tokyo? Two teams looking for playoff supremacy as DJ Newbill simply keeping this team on his back here. 10 points tonight for Newbill. Yeah, no need to rush anything here for ALVARK Tokyo. Get a good offense, get a good set. I think a foul's going to be called on the ground. That's only the first team foul it gets. The BREX are in. Yeah, it's only going to be their first team foul. So 3:30 left. 7-point lead to UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Well, it's going to be an illegal screen. Clumsy play by Steve Zach. And that was clear as daylight. Very unnecessary play to say the least. Third foul here on Steve Zach. Well, three-pointer would make this a 10-point ball game yet again. Kiyajima down the middle, penetrates, finds Edwards, and that's going to be an unforced turnover. BREX just can't hang on. .309 to go. Well, Tev's looking for an ISO. Got it heavily by Takashima. Penetrates, kicks out. Three from Rosada. Beautiful three-pointer. And now it's a 4-point bowl game with 2:46 left. 15 points for that man, the former UTSUNOMIYA BREX player, Ryan Rosada. Incredible. Tokyo refused to throw the towel in. BREX just need to keep on scoring. Zach having a battle there with Ron Jarrett. Time winding down. Newbill forces up a deep one, way off the mark. And now Tokyo can cut it down to a one-possession bowl game. What an ending we're having here at the Yoyogi Coliseum in Tokyo, Japan. The aggressive edge coming out by Gavin Edwards. Zach coming again for the ball screen. Oh, great split. There's a kick out. There's a three. Doesn't get it. Well, a foul has been called, and it's on Yusuke Endo. A poor foul to pick up. Yeah, quite a clumsy foul to pick up there. Baseline possession out here to Kai Tebs. Finding Osakabe, did miss that wide open three. Now we are officially under 2 minutes. Tebs now, he'll fire a three. It's up. Oh, baby! Kaiju Tebsan. What a three by Kai Tebs, cutting it down to a 1-point bowl game. This team was down by 10 with just over a minute left. And now they find themselves back in it. BREX have got to get a bucket now. Hugo draws a foul here against Kai Tebs. What an ending we are having. What an ending. Incredible scenes here tonight in Yoyogi Coliseum, Tokyo. Well, Mark Lin watching in Taipei. Ni hao ma, Winnipeg, yo. Ni hao ma. What a game we have. Well, nice penetration, kicks out. Hiyajima 3 in the corner. Can't get it. And now Tokyo can take the lead for the first time here in the second half. Well, they haven't led since the second quarter. Tebs now picking up his dribble. Finding Steve Zach. And they do have fouls to give as Gavin Edwards goes down to Zach. Almost turns it over. Jumper, can't get it. Offensive rebound, but a foul has been called. So free throws coming up now for Ryan Rossiter. Well, Mark Lin, I bet you've seen some games like this in the Plus League over in Taipei. Incredible game, I got to tell you. I agree with you, Mark Lin. And Mark Lin, I'm going to say something. The greatest player from Taipei who's played for the national team who are known as Chinese Taipei, is Lin Chia. I felt that from 2013 to when he retired, he was the best shooting guard in all of Asia. Imagine if he played in the B.LEAGUE today. As now Rossiter ties the game up. Both free throws good. ALVARK Tokyo with the first lead since the second quarter. They have been incredible. Remember, BREX led by as many as 12 points in this one. They need something down with Hiyajima. A bit of contact, no foul called. 7 on the shot clock from Makoto Hiyajima. A tough finish, and again, cool as you like from Gavin Edwards. Reclaiming the 1-point lead now for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. And that's his first field goal of the game. But now Tokyo. Now looking to reclaim the lead. It's been like a roller coaster. Well, Mendel going for a deep 3. It's up. Simply incredible. Leonardo Mendel giving the 2-point lead to ALVARK Tokyo. I listened to the ALVARK Tokyo fans saying, Leo, big time 3 by the Brazil international. Well, it doesn't matter if you say it in Portuguese, obrigado in Japanese, arigato gozaimasu. Simply, Leonardo Mendel's giving ALVARK Tokyo the 2-point lead as we head into the final 22.6 seconds of this game here in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. Sugoi, incredible play at the moment. Well, welcome back, basketball fans. We're live here at the Yoyogi Coliseum for Japanese B.LEAGUE matchup between two teams battling for B.LEAGUE supremacy in the playoffs later this season. ALVARK Tokyo trail by as many as 12 here in the second half, but now they lead by 2 points. The BREX with the final possession. Either going to take this game into overtime or they're going to lose or win it. Well, DJ Newbill 0 for 8 from the perimeter so far this evening. Well, interestingly, the BREX are going to advance the ball. So this takes to 14 on the shot clock. Newbill, heavily defended by Mendel. He's taking 8 threes tonight. There's a foul. It's a final foul for Tokyo to give away. Well, the good thing here for the BREX This does indeed cut it down to 14, or 1.1 second difference between game and shot clock. So BREX could have the final shot. Yusuke Endo's going to inbound this one. Trying to find Newbill. Newbill patiently going to try to dribble this down. Defended by Leonardo Mendel. A lot of contact. Finds Edwards, can tie it up. Doesn't get it. Big rebound. And ALVARK Tokyo look like they're going to take the win here tonight against UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Incredible scenes tonight here in the Yoyogi Coliseum. The foul is called against Grant Jarrett. And it was a good look from UTSUNOMIYA BREX. They had the shot to tie the game up. The suffocated defense coming from Leonardo Mendel on DJ Newbill says it all. I'm not sure that foul is going to be on the penalty because the timeout is going to be called. So we'll return very soon. I think it's going to be a sideline ball here too. ALVARK Tokyo, not quite sure the free throws are coming up quite yet. Well, there seems to definitely be some discussion going on right now between Coach Coronel and the referees. Not quite sure what the discussion's all about. So very interesting discussions about to be made here at the moment. I think there was some confusion on what was left on the clock. I think that was it. So 1 second left. I don't think that was the 15 foul though. So I think now a timeout's gonna be called by Dynaseta Maita. So we're gonna go for another break. So brace yourselves. I think it's gonna be a sideline possession. And Dynaseta, I believe, will inbound this. Or advances, excuse me. Well, there's 1 second left. ALVARK Tokyo just need to inbound this. Has got to come up with a steal, and at that point, you have it. There it is. Game over. ALVARK Tokyo wins 63-61 as they prevail late here in the fourth quarter. It's now the 7th defeat of the season here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Very tough one for them to take, to say the least, but nonetheless a very good victory in the end for ALVARK Tokyo. Well, they had that open shot with Gavin Edwards at the end. They could have won the game. It was just too little, too late at that point. Well, DJ Nugel had a tough one down to the defense of Leonardo Mendel. But what a great atmosphere tonight in the Yoyogi Coliseum, a packed house here in Tokyo. And what this victory does do for ALVARK Tokyo is what it more or less says. It puts a bit of breathing space between them and the Seahorses Mikawa, who were chasing them up. Well, great respect there between Steve Zack and Coach Carnell. Well, we are going to hear from the game's captain, MVP, and head coach of ALVARK Tokyo. We'll get everything translated. We'll then look at the top highlights. And of course, we'll look at the upcoming fixtures. Stats from this game, but a big win for ALVARK Tokyo. That is Adamites' team. They picked up a crucial win they needed here at home against their rivals. When I said rivals, I mean rivals at the top of the B.LEAGUE table, that's for sure. Well, there are your upcoming fixtures. Fighting Eagles Nagoya this weekend, well, next Wednesday, excuse me, will be hosting ALVARK Tokyo. Well, it's going to be a big battle, as in the Eastern Conference. UTSUNOMIYA BREX will be taking on the team right below them, Gunma Crane Thunders, who now have head coach Kyle Millie, the defending champion coach who left the Hiroshima Dragonflies. But now let's listen to head coach Dainis Adamites' big win for his team tonight.
お疲れ様でした。見事な逆転勝利。今の気持ちを聞かせてください。
こんばんは。はい、皆さんこんばんは。It's unbelievable effort of the players, you know, like basketball game is 40 minutes. It doesn't matter. You will be in the game. You will lead 10 points. Maybe you will be down 10 points. Most important to stay together, everybody, okay, to find the ways. Unbelievable effort, unbelievable support.
本当選手たちがこの苦しい戦いを粘り切って勝ち切ったことができます。バスケットは40分の試合ですので流れがアップダウンあって今日10点ビハインドの場面もありましたけどもそれを乗り越えてこのような形で勝利することができた選手たちがよく戦ってくれました。それとファンの皆さん本当に今日応援ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
では続いて本日のヒーロー選手をご紹介いたします。まずはこの人、ナンバー3、テイムスカイ。さあ、テイムス選手、見事な逆転勝利、今の気持ちを聞かせてください。
はい、本当にタフなゲームを、40分間チームとして戦って最後の最後に勝てて本当に良かったです。
4クォーター、1点差まで追いつくシュートもテーブス選手でした。確実に流れを引き込んだあのプレー、振り返っていかがですか。
そうですね、ああいう場面はもう自信持ってシュートを打ってるので入ってよかったです。
それでは今日熱い応援してくれたファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
はい、平日なのにもかかわらずたくさんの方が、会場に集まっていただき本当にありがとうございます。皆さんの声援のおかげで勝ちました。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。一人がナンバー3、テイムスカイ。続いてこの人をお呼びしましょう。ナンバー22、ライアン ました。
Well, great game tonight from Ryan Rossi. You did hear from head coach Dynaseth Amaitis. We'll get everything translated from Kaitsev very shortly. And now we'll hear from Ryan Rossida, the former Utsunomiya BREX player.
I mean, really tough game. They're a very good team. You know, they're going to compete for a championship. The crowd was great today. You guys really helped us, especially in that fourth quarter.
本当東区で強豪のチームでなかなか簡単には勝てないゲームだったんですけども、しっかりと勝てることができたと思います。そのファンの皆さんの後押しがありました。これが本当に力になりましたので、本当に今日勝って本当に嬉しく思います。ありがとうございます。
さあライアン、ホームの雰囲気はどうでしたか？
I mean, it was great. Today's Rui's last game, and at halftime he told us, you know, please don't lose on my last day here. So that really motivated us to be better and win.
本当ホームで勝てることがで、轟龍の今日のラストですので、必ず彼に花道をいう形で負けで帰らすことができないので、しっかりとみんなで勝ちました。よかったと思います。
それでは最後にファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
Thank you guys. Like I said, you were phenomenal today. We're down 10 in the fourth quarter, and you guys stood with us the whole game and really supported us. So thank you so much.
本当苦しい時間帯でビハインドのところにもあったんですけども、しっかりと最後まで、我々のチームのことを後押ししてくれまして、サポートしてくれまして、ありがとうございました。引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。ナンバー22、ライアン・ロシター。3人目はこの人しかいませんよね、皆さんね。ナンバー23、
I'm going to translate to what Kaitsev said. After Leonardo Mendel, we'll hear from Leonardo Mendel very quickly, and then we'll translate what Kaitsev said to the crowd in Japanese.
さあ、レオ、今日のゲーム振り返って聞かせてください。
こんにちは。No, like the feeling is amazing. Win with you guys is like a pleasure, you know. Like we always really happy to play home because of you. But I want to say thank you for the guys who I'm working with. Yuki is helping me a lot. Taira is getting rebounds for me, and everybody. Like so, I just want to say thank you for them and thank you for you.
本当このような形でファンの皆さんの前で勝つことができて本当に良かったと思います。本当に率直な気持ちは嬉しいと思います。それと日々練習に付き合ってくれたアシスタントコーチの勇気、それと他の選手、スタッフ、本当に自分のためにこのようなパフォーマンスできるために日々しっかりとリバウンドとか付き合ってくれているので、そういったところにも感謝したいと思います。ありがとうございます。
残り22秒の場面。60対61、スリーポイントを見事に沈めました。あのシーン振り返っていかがでした？
Oh, like I said, when we see the basket, we just see good basket, but it's a team effort. Like we made a really good defense, so it gives us confidence to shoot this type of shot. So it's a team effort. Like we see just the 3-point shot, but like you know the play works well, so everything was perfect. The feeling is amazing, like I said.
本当決めることができて嬉しく思いますし、ただしこれはチームで作った、点数ですので、最終的にはレオが打って決めましたけども、チームがしっかりと、そこのところ狙いどころを絞ってから、いいパスもくれましたし、それをしっかりと決めることができて勝利につなげることが良かったと思います。
さあ客席からね、熱い応援があったと思います。レオ、最後に熱くファンの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
Oh, like always, like it's a pleasure to be here, wear these colors, play with you guys. For us, it's really amazing. So I want to say arigatou gozaimasu for everybody, and we hope like next games everybody comes.
本当ファンの皆さん感謝してます。本当ファンの皆さんのためにプレーして、しっかりと勝利することができてよかったと思いますので、本当にいつも、サポートありがとうございます。引き続きお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
毎度
ありがとうございました。23番レオナルド・メンデル。では続きまして本日の冠スポンサーでもあるマニフレックス様より MVP 賞が贈られます。本日の MVP 賞は number 23, Leonardo Mendes. MVP 賞を獲得したレオナルド選手には株式会社フラグスポート社長室室長矢崎治様よりマニフレックス社高級マットレスエコサンドロが贈られます。おめでとうございます。 MVP レオナルド・メインデル選手に大きな拍手をお送りください。矢崎様ありがとうございました。では続けて本日でアルバルク東京として活動期間終了となるこの選手からも一言いただきましょう。
Trying to translate good words there from Leonardo Mendel to support how he's had to transition through this team. Of course, now we're just going to get some final words there for some more players. But, you know, great win here tonight for ALVARK Tokyo. Kai Tevz, if you go back to what he said to the crowd, Tev's words were very much, today's game was tough, but we got the win. He had the confidence to play hard today, so he had so much energy. And thank you for coming and cheering through the weekday. A big arigato gozaimasu to the fans.
どうでしたか、こちら活動は。
2ヶ月という短い期間だったんですけど、たくさんかなりいい経験させてもらったっていうのがありますね。
それではね、ファンの皆様にご挨拶お願いします。
約2ヶ月間応援ありがとうございました。大学の方戻っても応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。轟選手でした。ではね、最後の Wii は轟選手にお願いしようかな。いいですか。じゃあルイ君、本当に元気よく最後ね締めていただければと思いますので、じゃあ皆さんも大きな声で返してくださいね。お願いしますよ。では轟選手、ラストお願いします。
1、2、3、アルバルクウィー。
本日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。
Well, a terrific win here tonight for ALVARK Tokyo. As mentioned, it does push them just a little bit higher in the second place that they currently hold in the Central Division, as they're just right behind San Antonio Phoenix. Well, that conference is going to be tough. I mean, I don't think they're going to catch up to San Antonio Phoenix, who probably will finish with the B-League's best record now that the second best team, BREX, losing tonight here against ALVARK Tokyo. But the good thing for ALVARK Tokyo, this puts a little bit of breathing space between them and the Seahorses Mikawa. Because one thing Tokyo don't want to do is to have to battle for the wild card. Remember, the top two teams in the East, the West, and the Central will automatically qualify for the B-League playoffs, while the final two positions will go to wild card teams, the teams with the best records outside of the top two of their conferences. Well, big three-point shooting in the fourth quarter definitely led the way for ALVARK Tokyo to find a way back in this one. Of course, the exemplary play, the continuity of Kai Tevz, and of course Leonardo Mendel helped propel this team for a big, much-needed win at home. Well, we'll just get some comments translated from Todoroki. Of course, thank you for cheering, and I had much experience for the last 2 months. Now I'll be back to the university team, but he wants to continue to improve, and of course for the fans to support him. So the comments come from Todoroki indeed were arigato gozaimasu to the Tokyo no Minasan. Well, great game tonight from Kai Tevz. Collectively all around, just a wonderful performance from this team. And it makes you wonder how the B-League playoffs are going to final out this season. Well, it's going to be too close to call. Too many good teams indeed could win the B-League championship. And of course, what's interesting is UTSUNOMIYA BREX, their next game will be next Wednesday against Guma Great Thunders. And it's all over here tonight. Well, we are going to go back and look at some of the key highlights, and then we'll run back the best moments here from this half as we'll look at those highlights and then look at the key stats. It looked like ALVARK Tokyo had their foot on this game in the first quarter. Like UTSUNOMIYA BREX just, struggle to find themselves in this one. And you got to credit the BREX though in the first quarter. Even though they struggled early on, collectively they found a way to dig deep and get back in this one. Well, it makes you wonder, if they had their foot on this game, they should have won. What should they have done better to have won this one? That's the key thing. It's, of course, a team that only gives away 67 points per game so far in the B.LEAGUE. Granted, they're up against a team that only concedes 70 points. Well, Tokyo, the thing for them is the persistence of how they continue, but you got to credit when they're up against a team as very good as UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Actually, you're going to come into some barriers in this one. And that's one thing this team never allowed to happen. They never allowed the pressure to get away from them. Well, the next game for ALVARK Tokyo will be against Fighting Eagles Nagoya, and that will be a very tough one to say the least. One Ryo Sadahara is going to be pumped up for that one, no doubt. This game could have gone anywhere wrong for UTSUNOMIYA BREX. It definitely was in the fourth quarter. Just those big plays. You propel and just, you play through the pressure. That's the key thing. And that's exactly what ALVARK Tokyo did. Well, tough one to say the least. But definitely not over by a long shot for these two teams. Still more games to play in the B.LEAGUE season. UTSUNOMIYA BREX, no doubt about it, they'll be looking to finish as strong as possible. They still have the second best record here in the B.LEAGUE. The key thing for them is they'll want to chase down San Neo Phoenix as close as possible. Because if you have the best record in the B.LEAGUE, well, you'll have home court advantage if you can make it all the way to Yokohama. Where next, of course, as mentioned for these two teams, that was a dunk by Steve Zach, and again, a big play that really gave them some kind of energy to try and get back in this one to some degree. A tough one to say the least. It was Hiyajima in and around the defense, wrap around, nice play. Really faked the pass, went in for the finish. Again with Kai Tevz. Pick roll scenario, finding Zach on that one, beautiful finish. And here's where the pick roll scenario just came into fruition for ALVARK Tokyo. What a steal here by Ogawa. Ogawa with a steal. It just went in with the throwdown. What a finish by young Ogawa. Well, here was the third quarter where indeed they did start to run away with this one. It was just too little, too late at that point. And here's where the comeback came. Started with Leonardo Mendel's three-point shooting. This has enabled this team to propel their way back in this one. Well, you just thought at this point, maybe, just maybe, there could have been something better here from UTSUNOMIYA BREX. They should have been able to hold on to this lead, no doubt, but Leonardo Mendel just came out like a house on fire here in the fourth quarter. Final seconds, giving them that two-point lead. It was so crucial. Of course, he said, Ima Nanji, Nanji desu ka. What time is it? It's Leonardo Mendel time. ALVARK Tokyo, they take the win. A very big monumental win, to say the least. Well, they'll be happy to know the win is in their hands. It's all over. And when both teams struggle to get three-point field goals, 5 crucial threes in the second half. For ALVARK Tokyo, that was the difference. Of course, winning the rebound count 40-35 and also having 2 more offensive boards. Both teams doing a relatively good job of taking care of the basketball. Not too many turnovers, but as expected, a low-scoring game between 2 very good teams. Well, transition points from turnovers were crucial in this game. And in the end, it just was too little, too late here for UTSUNOMIYA BREX to try and hold on to that 12-point cushion. ALVARK Tokyo were just way too persistent, refusing to give up on that one. Well, we'll take a look at the game's leaders. So far in this game, it was a great finish. 19 points to Leonardo Mendel defensively. Made life very tough for DJ Newble, who's 0 for 8 from the three-point line tonight. And a great finish, to say the least. And it was that three-pointer that gave them the 2-point lead. And he nailed that one right in the face of Gavin Edwards. It was Gavin Edwards winning that B.LEAGUE championship right before coming to this team. A very tough win, to say the least. Well, again, those 2 players having a phenomenal game, no doubt about it, but there are other players who really stepped to the frame tonight here for both UTSUNOMIYA BREX and ALVARK Tokyo. Because Tokyo tonight having some key players. Ryan Rossett also phenomenal game at 19 points. Because didn't quite finish with a double-double this evening. But still, nonetheless, there are your fixtures coming up. Hokkaido Lavenga will take on Shiga Lake. Sen 99ers will take on Kyoto Hanaris. Ibaraki Robots will face the defending champions Hiroshima Dragonflies. Kuma Crane Thunders against UTSUNOMIYA BREX. Koshiga Alphas will take on Akita Northern Happy Nets. Chiba Jets will host Saga Ballooners. Sun Rocket Shibuya will take on Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Yokohama Biko Says will take on Mikawa Seahorses. San Antonio Phoenix will take on Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Fighting Eagles Nagoya will host ALVARK Tokyo. Osaka Vesa against Nagasaki Velka. Well, the final game, we'll see the battle of the 2 best in the West. Ruku Golden Kings will host Shimane Susanoo Magic at the Okinawa Arena. Well, that is next week here in the Japanese B-League. What a terrific schedule we have so far here after a successful return from the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Well, heartbreak tonight for the UTSUNOMIYA BREX fans. They'll have the long 2-hour journey. If they take the bullet train, it could be less than an hour actually back to Utsunomiya, to the Tojiki Prefecture. But no win tonight for the BREX. But the BREX still hold on to the 2nd best record in the B-League. But for now, arigato gozaimasu, sayonara, ayasumi nasai. Thanks for joining us. Good night, goodbye, and God bless.
残り3分まで何してたんだって感じですからね。